to Jonesin. Anyways, so look, I had a subscriber of mine mention this little girl that's not getting very much coverage. Her name's Oaklee Snow. And I wanted to do a little bit of a recording to put it out there so that everybody can share it. This little girl needs more attention. It really reminds me a lot of the Athena Brownfield case. So, with that being said, let's just jump on into it. Okay, I seen this post on April 10th. Says, please share. This is a little 2-year-old girl still missing because of the laws with Amber Alerts in her state. They're having a hard time getting this out to the media. Share. If it was your little girl, boy, or family, you would want the media to get this out. Find Oaklee Snow. And I couldn't agree more. That's what really brought me to it after my subscriber mentioned it. I was like, okay, let's go look into it. And I seen this flyer and I was like, that is so true. I would want somebody helping find my child. And the fact that it's not getting very much media coverage because of the Amber Alerts that they're not giving for her, that's a problem. So let's go to this article. Okay, mother of missing 2-year-old Oklahoma toddler arrested thousands of miles away for abandoning her other child. Does this not sound like the Brownfield case? I mean, God, what is wrong with these parents? Look how precious she is. Law enforcement authorities in the Midwest are desperately searching for answers in the disappearance of a 2-year-old Oklahoma girl after her mother was recently arrested thousands of miles away with no sign of the child. Oaklee May Snow, described as being about 2 feet tall and weighing 35 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes, was first reported missing on January 19th. January 19th, guys. What? And was believed to be traveling to Indianapolis with her mother, Madison Marshall, the Indianapolis Police Department said earlier this month. According to a report from the Indianapolis Star, investigators say that when Marshall left for Indianapolis, she was also accompanied by her 7-month-old son, Colton Snow, and her 25-year-old boyfriend, Rowan Waters. Oaklee and Colton's father, Zachary Snow, reportedly told investigators with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office that Marshall and Waters took the children from his home in Oklahoma on January 19th without permission before fleeing to Indiana where they could stay with Waters' mother. So y'all went and removed this girl from her daddy's care, who was obviously taking care of her, just to what? Lose her? Hurt her? I mean, what'd you do? Right? That just angers me. Okay, the group reportedly arrived in Indianapolis sometime in late January or early February and began staying at home owned by Waters' mother, located just south of downtown Indianapolis. While they were staying at the residence, Waters' sister told investigators that she visited her brother and Marshall, which is the mom, at the home and got into a verbal argument with the couple after she saw numerous bruises on Oaklee Snow's legs. The couple reportedly told the sister to leave the home after the argument. So that was late January, early February. On February 9th, Marshall and Waters left Colton Snow alone in the home, telling Waters' sister that they had to take Oaklee to the emergency room after she hit her head while bouncing on a ball. But when the sister saw the couple return to the home, she reportedly told police that she did not see Oaklee with them and later called Child Protective Services. Good on her. Good on her. According to the Star, witnesses in the area that night told investigators that they saw Marshall and Waters leave the residence holding what looked like a child wrapped in a blanket, but that the baby did not appear to be moving, talking, or crying. So that to me sounds like a half-truth. Like they were taking Oaklee to the emergency room after she hit her head. No, she probably didn't hit her head. They probably hit her head. That's my opinion. So it's half-truths. They described it as she was either asleep or unconscious. She wasn't moving. Seminole County investigator said in an interview with Oklahoma, blah, blah, blah. Palmer said the residence the couple were seen leaving was described as a crack house. These poor babies. So I'm going to leave my son at home to go take my daughter to the ER. I'm going to leave them at home alone, take my daughter to the ER, not really take her to the ER, and now she's missing. And she lived in a crack house. Additionally, family and friends reportedly told investigators that they contacted every hospital in the area and were unable to find any record of Oaklee being checked in. The couple eventually made their way to Colorado, and officers with the Greenwood Village Police Department on March 3rd arrested Waters, which is which is the boyfriend, at a hotel on an outstanding bench warrant from Oklahoma issued in November. The warrant stemmed from charges of child abuse and domestic assault and battery in the presence of a minor. So this was before this. Oh God. Investigators said Marshall appeared to be staying at the hotel with Waters, but wasn't there at the time of the arrest. Nor were there any signs that the couple were traveling with children, per the Star. Waters reported, which is the boyfriend, Waters reportedly told police that he, Marshall, and the two kids left his mother's home outside of Indianapolis, went to another house where he and Marshall did drugs, then abandoned Colton Snow in Indianapolis. So you went and took these kids from their father to treat them like shit. Make it make sense. The infant was later picked up by Waters' sister and turned over to CPS, who returned him to his father, the Oklahoman reported. Okay, so his sister, she's a bad bitch in this case. Like, she's doing whatever she can. Waters was unable or unwilling to disclose to investigators where Oaklee was, but police say he told his mother that he helped Marshall in dropping her off somewhere without getting into specifics. Marshall, on March 23rd, was arrested in Harnett County, North Carolina, as a fugitive from justice on charges of neglecting a dependent, jail records show. She is currently being held on $800,000 bond as she awaits extradition. Look at this piece of shit. Look at her. She looks like a piece of shit, don't she? Despite multiple interviews with investigators, authorities have still been unable to locate Oaklee, the Oklahoman reported. Authorities urged anyone with any information on the case to contact the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department's Missing Persons Unit at 317-327-6160 or call Crime Stoppers of Central Indiana at 317-262-8477. So any of my Oklahomans, North Carolinians, any of you, Indianapolis, any of you, spread this around. Take a screenshot if you need to. If you don't want to share the live or the recording, take a screenshot and send it that way. Share this baby out. Okay, so now I'm going to show you his Facebook. Okay. So this is Rowan Waters. He looks like a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm judgy. Maybe he just looks like a piece of shit now because I know what he's done. But I'm judgy. It is what it is. He doesn't have much going on his Facebook. But this is him. It seems like he doesn't know whether he wants, like, he has no, like, updates or anything. It seems like he doesn't know if he wants to be a cowboy or thug. Look. Thug. Cowboy. What? Cowboy. Thug. This is him right here on the right. Thug. Like, come on, man. You don't even know. You got an identity problem, dude. So this man is responsible for helping his girlfriend. What was her name? Madison Marshall. He is guilty of helping Madison Marshall do something with that baby. We don't know what. And I couldn't find Madison Marshall on Facebook. So let's see. Let me show you these pictures. I'm gonna stop sharing this piece of shit. Okay, there we go. Let me show you these pictures of this baby. This one's really blurry, but that's Oaklee. Look at this baby. Look at them little teethers. Oh my goodness. And then here are her missing flyers. If you want to take a screenshot and share it. Look how precious. You see how well taken care of she was when she was with her daddy. Age 2. Sex female, eyes blue, hair brown, height 2'2", weight 25 pounds. Could be in Indiana, North Carolina, Oklahoma, or Colorado. So if you're around there, take the screenshot and share it out. Last seen. Oh, okay. 2/9/2023. I think there's two different reports of her last seen. I think one of them says January, but I think it might be 2/9/2023 because that's when the sister was told that they were leaving the son at home to take her to the hospital, which they never did. So this baby is somewhere. And at that time, they were in Indianapolis. So I don't know. Or Oklahoma. That time they were in Oklahoma, and they left Oklahoma and went to Indianapolis. Okay. Here's a bigger one. Yeah, it says, okay, she was last seen. Okay, in Cromwell, Oklahoma, she was last seen on January 19th, 2023. So they left Oklahoma, went to Indiana, and she was last seen in Indiana on 2023. Why? Why come take the babies from their father who has taken obviously good care of them? Why go there and steal your kids back just to mistreat them? I don't get it. That's crackhead shit, meth head shit. It's so sad. And they have not put an Amber Alert out for her. It's just so disappointing. I think something, in my opinion, something happened at home. Oaklee was hurt, possibly killed. And they used the excuse of taking her to the hospital to go drop her off somewhere. They were in Indianapolis, Indiana, when they supposedly took her to the hospital. So I think she would be found somewhere in Indiana. What a piece of shit, man. They are such vile human beings. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. You guys just take a screenshot, share it out. If you're in Indiana, especially share it out. Indiana, Colorado, Oklahoma, or North Carolina, share it out. Let's get this baby out there. They're not giving an Amber Alert. So, I mean, it's really up to us. It's really up to us to figure out. Well, we can't figure out, but it's up to us to spread awareness for this baby. Okay, guys. So that's my story on Oaklee Snow. Please contact law enforcement if you have any information or if you know either of these two vile human beings. And maybe it could be something you don't even realize. You could be a crackhead too. I mean, and hung out with them and you just didn't think about something they said in the moment. But now that the child is missing, it makes more sense. Anything like that. It could be anything like that.
Oaklee's family members.
Please
Link in
let
the
somebody
description.
know if you know anything.